Hey, what's up, guys? You are listening to the Opposite Leg Podcast. This is episode 27. I'm Rick Pena. With me today is always, as always, Ruben Salazar. What's up, Ruben?
What's up, my dude?
And today we have Kevin Steven Martinez. What's up, Kevin? How are you, brother?
What's up, guys? What's up?
Hey, guys, I want to say if you are a first-time listener, we really appreciate you guys showing up and hanging out with us. And if you're returning, hey, man, it's like hanging out with your boys on a Friday night.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's how it is. And, guys, how we start every episode, how was your week, my bro?
Week was pretty solid, man. I was just ready to get I'm ready for tomorrow, man. Like that's all I care. That's all I cared about this whole week was just getting to tomorrow.
Let the listeners know what's going on tomorrow.
Oh man, we're going to Renfest, bro. I got my costume ready, I'm ready to go spend some more money up there and go have a good time, drink some beers with my boy Steven and you and who else we got going?
We got Travis, Kat,
your wife,
my wifey, and Kelly. For shizzle.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna have a good time out there, man. So I'm very, very excited about that. And then Pokemon came out today. I didn't pick it up, but I want to talk to you about that here in a second.
Yeah.
I'll
give him a hot take.
And then I put a solid 40 hours into Death Stranding, solid 40. Solid 40.
Yeah.
Haven't made it halfway across the country yet.
No.
Haven't even done it.
No.
How about you, Steve?
I'm still on Call of Duty, just playing it up, dude. I think I'm level 87 at this point.
What's the cap? 100?
I don't know.
200.
No. Yeah, 200.
200 or 150. I've seen people at 147.
I've seen people at 120s.
Okay. Previous Call of Duties, it was you reach 99, then you have a chance to prestige or something like that?
No, you hit 50 or 55, and then you hit prestige and you start back at level 1, but now you prestige 1. And you do that 10 times.
I thought they didn't. I thought they weren't doing prestiges this time.
No, they're not. That's how the old Call of Duty did it.
Good.
This time, when you hit 55, it's the soft cap. Then you go into the officer ranks. And once that caps out at 150 or 200, at the very end, you get something special, like a cosmetic item or some shit.
Like a watch or something?
Yeah,
maybe
something
a camo or
crazy.
something?
Yeah.
But it's also the guns level up too, which is each gun takes forever.
Yeah. I still haven't maxed out one gun, but I've switched. I've jumped off, depending on what missions I need to accomplish.
Depending on which scenario, whether it's domination or TDM, whatever.
Yeah, it depends on the map too. Certain guns, I just refuse to play on certain maps.
No, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So tell me about Pokemon Sword and Shield, brother.
Well, my week.
Oh yeah, my bad.
My week. Pretty good. So
nobody cares.
Right. Nobody cares.
None
of my friends.
Nobody cares about
what I gotta deal with.
Nobody cares about
shitty
your
ass
week,
friends.
Dude.
I don't care.
No, we don't care.
I'll ask, but Rick.
Rick. We don't care about you and your white privilege. You probably didn't even have to work.
No, I didn't have to work. I didn't have to work because it turns out I have 2 more option days before peak season hits. Before official peak season hits. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna burn one. Well, actually, I told Mikhail, got 2 days. When should I use them? I'm off on Fridays. I hate Mondays, but I'm off on Fridays. You know what? Yeah, I'll use it Monday, next Monday. And then maybe I'll work Black Friday because I think it's going to be double pay.
Yeah.
Some rumors say it might be double and 2.5
2.5, yeah.
Because it'll be holiday, regular pay, and overtime. Yeah. So some people are talking about that. I just have to talk to my supervisor exactly what it is. Yeah. But I might just go in for a couple hours.
That's
to rack up some dough.
Yeah.
But
I've got to work Black Friday and I got to work Saturday.
Damn.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just part-time?
Huh? No, I got to everything for me gets pushed back a day. So instead of doing Thursday on Thursday, since we're going to be off, I got to do Thursday on Friday and then Friday on Saturday. But Fridays I'm usually off around 11:30, 12 o'clock, pretty early. Today I got off really, really early.
Was it Wednesday? Because I saw you on, I got home and I was like, Ruben Salazar, I got an achievement at 11:42 a.m. I'm like, man, this dude got off early.
So on Wednesday, what I had to do, bro, was I had the insurance adjuster come out for the house. And they had to take a look around the house and all that stuff. It happens whenever you actually buy a home.
Excuse me.
Nothing?
Yeah. Okay, you got it.
Thanks for that burp, bro.
You got it.
Okay, so
that's what I thought of that.
It's when you buy your home on your own,
mm-hmm.
You got to sign up for insurance and stuff. So the people have to come out, make sure to check around the house and, make sure everything's good. So I had that, and then I had a dentist appointment, and then they did about 5 or 6 cavities I had on my molars. So it feels weird having fillings.
Really?
Because they weren't I was just so used to them, the way they feel in my mouth, the way my teeth feel in my mouth, that whenever they filled the cavities up, like it's like my molars are flat again, how they should be, right? They're not like kind of like Rocky Mountains or
You got to
whatever.
adjust it to a way of how it used to
Yeah.
be, and now it's alien. It's different. Yeah, you have to adjust. Yeah.
So like right now, everything in my mouth feels like I have something in my teeth. So I keep
But you
trying
really
to
don't?
pick
Yeah, yeah.
at it, and I can't like get it out because it's glued to my mouth.
Yeah.
So I'm just fixing my grill. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm already fine as fuck. I'm just trying to fix that busted ass grill I got.
That's all you need, dude. That's all you need.
That's
Yeah,
it,
dude.
bro. I got a fucking.
You
I
gotta-
got a great smile. I just gotta. The problem is to fix my smile, they're gonna have to break my jaw.
Yeah, I remember you told that. It's all
Yeah.
zigzag and shit. Your X and Y axes are all over the place.
So they're gonna have to crack my jaw open, bro.
Yeah.
This sucks.
You want me to do it?
Huh?
For free.
You want
Bro,
me to
I
do
don't
it?
think you got the dick to do it, bro.
Yo, I wasn't even talking.
I'll break your jaw, bro. Come
Bro,
on.
Easy.
with what, a hammer? Because it ain't gonna be with your fist, bro.
The big old ham.
Yeah, hammer.
Oh, yeah, hammer.
Yeah.
Baseball bat. So talk to me about Pokemon Sword and Shield, dude. I want to know. I want to know.
so,
It's. I mean, it only been out for like 12 hours.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so it came out this morning. Well, we got it this morning because, like I said, I was off today, and me and Mikhail, we went to breakfast at IHOP, and
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty good. And we're like, Best Buy, let's go. Went to the customer counter. We're like, we need a copy of Sword and Shield. Like, they have them bundled together, and the price was like $119. Like, it was like if you bought them each. Like, I figured they'd throw you like a little
You would think it'd be a deal or
like a
savings.
10%
It's not.
discount or
No.
something like that.
I
But
mean, if you would have used my phone number, you would have gotten 20% off.
okay, it's my time. Shut your mouth.
Damn.
So they gave what they gave you was like
I
a
ain't borrow
little.
that number, bro.
You too? I'm talking.
Yo,
So they give you a.
Nobody gives a fuck.
it's too easy. No, but go.
They give
Yeah.
you like a nice little promotional coin, like it's like this size, guys. And on one side it shows one legendary Pokemon from the sword,
Yeah.
another one with the shield, and that's a little stand you can hand it on. And they give you like these 2 promotional codes for Dynamaxing your Pokemon. That's more
Yeah.
advanced. One for each copy of the game. But I mean, like I said, we plan on getting both copies anyway, so they just gave us some little extra bonuses for
That's what's
getting
up.
it. And
That's cool,
sure
man.
enough, yeah, came home, booted it up, and
Day 1 DLC.
Day 1
Yeah.
DLC. You have to buy it and shit's all locked behind
gotta unlock
paywalls.
Pokemon.
You have to buy the
Bro.
slots to get your Pokemons in there.
That's
And
what they're
those
gonna. You only get 3 Pokemon slots at the beginning, and then you got to pay the.
And there's like Bang energy
$15.
drinks in the background.
There's
God
Monster
damn.
Energy drinks. Shout out to Death Stranding.
Death
Hideo
Stranding.
Kojima.
Yeah. No, but yeah, I fired it up and I played Pokemon Blue, Red and Blue,
Right.
and Yellow with my brother and
Go.
Go. Yes, I played
Yeah.
Go and Let's Go Eevee when it came out
Right.
back in the summer, and the music is upgraded to the old tunes, so you still remember the music, the nostalgia, everything's so happy-go-lucky. It's a friendly game, you know, and it just reminded me of my childhood and just going around being a 10-year-old kid running around battling Pokemon and capturing them. So far, they've added a lot of stuff that isn't bogging it down. It feels very fluid, and a lot of the mechanics that they've added from Gold, Silver, Omega, X, Y, all those stuff. And I haven't played those games, but I have read on them. All those mechanics, they kind of streamlined it and added it to the game. So now, a small mechanic is Pokemons can now hold items.
Yeah. That's been
It'll be there's one, like, for example, it's called an Oran berry.
Yeah.
Once your Pokemon gets hit, he'll eat that berry during combat and regains 10 HP points.
Yeah.
You know, instead of you having to use your turn to grab a potion, give
Right.
it to them, and then it's back. No. So they streamlined some things and just added some new features, which I'm sure you guys probably seen from the videos, but I'm having fun playing it with.
So how's the actual like open world aspect of it? Because before, you had a set linear path that you had to go
Correct.
into. Oh, it was kind of linear, kind of open world. And even in Red and Blue, like you would have to go a certain way, and then once you hit a roadblock, you would go to a different way. And is it kind of like that again?
It's kind of like that. I mean, don't expect to be like a Breath of the Wild where you're gonna see a mountain and you start climbing mountains and jumping around. But you'll start off, it's very linear. You just follow the path, and then once you get to like out of the beginning area, you go into the open world area, and you actually, rotate the camera, look around. You could crouch during the grass if you want to like hide from the Pokemon if you don't want to have interactions, or if you do want to interact with them, you hit the left stick and you whistle out, and they'll just come at you, and from there you just start fighting them and collecting them, and it starts off just like every Pokemon. You have the grass, the water, and the fire, and I chose Grookey, the little monkey.
Grass type.
The
Yeah,
grass,
little grass type, Grookey. Yeah, I saw him and I was like, He was so fucking adorable, dude. He had a little squeaky noise. I'm like, dude, I want this little monkey, dude.
I want the score bunny, bro.
Yeah.
I want score bunny, bro.
Yeah, and that's another reason why I didn't want to pick score bunny, because I know you're a big fan of the fire type as starter.
I'm just gonna go buy the game later.
Damn.
Dude,
When are you gonna play it?
Dude, I honestly I don't know.
Exactly.
don't you have Luigi's Mansion queued up?
Luigi's Mansion, Death Stranding, Outer Worlds, Red Dead Redemption 2,
Call of Duty.
the new Star Wars Jedi.
What's up about that one?
Was it Fallen
Order.
Fallen
Order, yeah.
And then there's
Call
like
of Duty.
and Call of Duty, which I still haven't completed.
Shit.
And then there's God dang, there's one more. I can't remember. Death Stranding, dude. It's just eating up all my time.
It's eating up my wife's time, dude.
Dude, eating up all my fucking time.
This week I wanted to stream some Death Stranding.
Yeah.
Because like, nah.
No, I'm playing.
Nah, you got other games. Well, I'll go play Bloodborne.
She took her
But don't get me
ball.
wrong. I like Bloodborne. But, you know. I was
Holy
like, okay.
shit.
Nah, yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste. But you know, I've had very, very good things about the new Star Wars game. Holy shit, dude! And I watched the reviews on it. I watched like 3 reviews on it today, and it just got me that much more hype. Like I want to play that more than I want to play Pokemon. I know Pokemon's gonna be there, but then I also at the same time I want to raid with you guys. Like if you're playing and Mikkel's playing and Juan's playing and everybody else is playing, like I want to be able to jump in and do the Dynamax thing and like get everybody all
raid bosses,
do the raid bosses, dude. That sounds dope as shit.
Is that a thing in the Pokemon game?
Yeah.
Like a raid? Like a raid style party system?
Yeah, when I was playing earlier today, you go once you get to the first open area, there's these red beams shooting out, and you go there and interact with it, and you can fight the Dynamax Pokemon. He's like super large,
right.
Insane hit points. He gets like several attacks in a turn and everything. You could fight him yourself, which I didn't attempt, or you could go there, queue up, and if you have a local party going on, you guys go together, or it'll go online. You can search for party.
Matchmake?
Yeah, and it'll look for people in the area.
Dope. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm buying the game tonight.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Well, I'll buy it tomorrow.
Is there character customization and
so far minor things like clothing. Like you'll start off, you'll pick your avatar. You have like 4 male figurines with different skin tones, and then 4 female icon or avatars with
like
different
Pokemon
skin
Go?
Yeah, and then like you pick a cap or a hoodie. Nothing major. I mean, it's not like freaking
it's not gonna
Skyrim.
change.
It's
It's
not
not
like
gonna
I
change.
could add a beard or mustache.
nothing
or
like that.
anything?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You're a 10-year-old boy.
They're your
Yeah.
kids.
Oh damn,
Your
you're
kids,
child.
bro.
Oh, man, really?
Yeah.
What did you hear about Jedi Fallen Order? Well, I mean, what have you seen on the reviews so far?
I've just seen the normal gameplay, but the reviews are slowly starting to come out now, and it's nothing but fucking high marks on it.
Positive.
Yeah, and the last trailer, it was a walkthrough I saw like a couple months ago, and it seemed all right, but it seemed kind of wonky at the same time.
Yeah.
But I think it was the mission the dude was playing through, and again they're demoing the game, and I get it, and he was like trying all the different things. Like on this one, you can force push, but then the next room he would never force push again after the initial. He would go and like, now you can throw your lightsaber and then he go to the next room, and now you can pick up something and chunk it. And I'm like, no, dude, I would literally just be force pushing fucking everything. Like why wouldn't I do it?
Yeah.
Like there was a fire and he did like a force push and it put the fire out. And I'm like, yeah, okay, I like that. It's pretty cool. But yeah, they're saying it's like a light version of Dark Souls and mixed with the action storytelling of Uncharted. And I'm like, holy fuck!
Yeah,
man,
because
that's dope.
Yeah, I remember seeing some reviews. I saw one from the Easy Allies earlier today, and you could use your powers, like one of the Jedi powers. You could use it like to slow down items.
Yes.
Like you have to go like I think it's on the video, but you're sliding through this chute, and before you get to like a whirling fan, you'll freeze the
down,
blade.
yeah.
You could squeeze through, and you have to use it to interact through some of the map to unlock some stuff, like kind of like a Metroidvania. I'll use that term loosely, but once you have this power, you'll use it to,
certain
unlock.
things, yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, on the Metroidvania type thing, what I did like about it is what I saw in the reviews is that if you don't have a power or something like that you need to get past an area, it's kind of like redded off. But as soon as you get it and you come up to it, it's green, which is kind of nice because then you know exactly, that you can get to that area. And they were saying that a lot of stuff is locked off in these little areas. So if the game keeps telling you to go forward, hey, check left and right, there might be a health power up or a whatever. a force power up or whatever, and then you can get to the bonfires, or the Jedi meditation circles, and what that does for you is it allows you to level up, and it'll allow you to heal. But if you heal, all the enemies come back.
They respawn.
So if you choose not to heal and just to level up, you can keep going and keep going and keep going. And then your little bot, your BD, your buddy, will help you out and take care of you up to a certain point. But after that, you have to respawn everything. And they were saying that the Jedis are pretty badass, like enemy, like your main enemy, I guess, the one Jedi chick that they've shown in like the trailers or whatever.
I have not seen any of that.
She's pretty beast. Some of the droids and stuff, but they were saying like the stormtroopers are just kind of like cannon fodder. They're like little bullshit enemies. You just fucking blah, blah, blah,
they're like minions that go out.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
So seeing a lot of that kind of stuff, I got real hyped for it, man. Like I'm this close to buying it over Sword and Shield, like this fucking close. Dude.
I wouldn't blame you,
but I kind of why not both? I got credit
because you don't have the time.
I don't, dude.
That's the problem, bro.
It's always the problem. I'm just gonna quit my job and play video games professionally.
And get paid.
Become ninja.
Go on Patreon.
Damn. Go to Mixer.
Go to Mixer, bro.
You got the face for it.
No, I don't. I don't have the teeth for it, bro.
We're working on it.
Just wear a mask.
Just wear a mask.
Continuing on Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. When I saw the gameplay, when I actually see him swinging the lightsaber, parrying, bouncing back missiles and lasers and dodging and force put, like the combat feels like I'm a Jedi. That's what it feels like. It feels good. Like I want to be immersed in the story. And you guys know that I'm not the biggest Star Wars. I mean, I love the franchise. I love the story. But seeing this in a video game, this looks like fun. This looks like I'm the Jedi, and just the visuals of just swinging that lightsaber. That looks cool to me. And like I said, it came out today with a Pokemon, and oh man, like I said, I don't have the time. I'm still juggling Call of Duty, Outer Worlds, Death Stranding,
Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Damn.
So
too many games.
Too many games.
Too many games. Too little time, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Especially with this time of year for me being so busy, it's gonna be hard for me to try to crunch in some game time.
Yeah.
So
So I wanted to talk about Disney Plus real quick.
Let's go.
Which is finally out. It came out Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes sir.
Okay. So it finally came out Tuesday with a new series called The Mandalorian.
Never heard of her.
Okay.
She's sweet girl.
The Mandalorian episode 1 came out, and then it was followed by episode 2 today. I saw both episodes. I saw episode 1 on Tuesday, and I saw episode 2 today whenever I got off work.
When do the episodes come out?
Every Friday.
Okay.
Every Friday.
Okay.
And both of them I thought were very, very well done. The costumes look good. The aliens look good. The story is phenomenal so far. I kind of got sucked into it, man. Like, I don't know how else to put it. Like,
I don't think that's a bad thing.
It's like legit good, and I was kind of surprised that being Disney's first foray with their streaming service and a kind of like an episodic type thing. Have you seen it, Rick?
No. I hadn't even got Disney Plus yet. Me and Mikhail were talking about it, so we're like I said, we're talking about getting it.
Do you have Hulu?
Yes.
With ads or without?
Without ads.
Without ads.
Who has Hulu with ads?
I don't know, man. People do.
He's just asking.
Yeah.
I'm just asking.
So
if you,
who's your carrier?
Comcast.
No, I mean cell phone carrier.
I got Sprint, and Mikhail has Boost.
Okay.
Oh my God, Boost.
Keep the hood.
What you can do is if you use the same email address that you signed up with Hulu Plus, if you sign up for the Disney ESPN Plus and Hulu with ads, they deduct the $6 that you would pay for Hulu from your subscription. So for me, since I have Hulu with ads plus HBO and Stars, I believe, I only pay like $7 for Disney Plus and ESPN Plus. So just throwing that out there. They deduct your amount from your Hulu, but you have to use the exact same email address, because if you don't, then they're going to charge you the $13 or $14.
It's like a new account or something like that?
Correct.
Okay.
So just use the same email address. You'll pay $7. You'll get ESPN Plus, which has all the badass like 30 for 30s.
Yeah.
And like random live football games and the ESPN.
That's the only reason I would have
wanted.
wanted for. That's the only reason I wanted for.
That's
Because
it,
I have
dude.
not ordered a pay-per-view since they've gone live with ESPN Plus.
And I still.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but you get all that stuff for like $7, dude. It's dirt cheap.
So it's just worth
Or
it
you
then.
can get Disney Plus standalone for $7.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's worth if you already have Hulu.
Just roll it all together.
Yeah, why not
Yeah,
roll it
but
all
you're
together
gonna-
and just pay the
You're gonna
$7?
get ads now.
Yeah.
No. You can keep your subscription that you already have. They just deduct what Hulu with ads would be from the price of the total subscription. So the total subscription is $13. Then you subtract the $6 that Hulu with ads is, and then they
just-
so it's like $7.48 total after tax. Like it's nothing.
They subtracted from the base subscription price. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Okay.
freaking dope little thing that
worth
they
it.
did. I like it. So that's
Okay.
why that's the only reason why I kept it.
So the only thing that's keeping me on the fence about it is I have Netflix. Should I cut Netflix for this?
No.
Still
No,
keep
yeah,
Netflix?
yeah. Still
Completely different content. Completely different.
Oh, way different, dude.
I don't watch Netflix that much. Red does. That's the only reason I still have Netflix.
See, the thing with Netflix though is they have great original stuff. Like
Yep.
Netflix originals are so good.
So good.
They
Right.
have some good.
A lot
lot of it
A
is.
lot. 75% of them are really fucking
Yeah.
good. So like the other 25%, whatever. And then they also have great comedy specials, which you like to watch.
Yes.
Yep.
And then they also have good movies coming in and out all the time. And they're always changing their content. So the thing with Disney Plus is you get to watch like most of the Avengers movies, not all of them, I don't think, right now.
Not right now.
So they have most of them on there.
Like the first half of the or
They
phase
had-
1 or phase 2 or something like
They
that.
had Iron Man 1, 2, 3, Avengers 1, Ultron, Captain America 1 and 2, Thor 1 and 2, Guardians 1 and 2, Ant-Man 1, and that's where it stops.
So like phase 1, 2, and a little bit of
Like
yeah, it's a
part
little
of
bit of
3.
everything.
Beginning
Like
of 3,
Black
yeah.
Panther's on there too. I think.
Oh,
really?
yeah, Black
Okay.
Yeah,
Panther.
In Game is on there. Like,
Oh,
it's,
I
it's
guess
weird.
they cherry picked like the top
Yeah,
ones from
they
each
did.
phase. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think some of the other movies are still under
They're with
contract
Netflix.
with Netflix,
Yeah,
so
so
they're waiting
licensed-
for that to run out. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
also on top of that, you get like badass animated series. So X-Men animated series is on there.
Really?
Gargoyles
Do they
is
have
on there.
Fox?
Yeah.
Simpsons.
Simpsons is on
Simpsons.
there. All the Disney Channel shows are on there from like back in the day.
Yeah. Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's on there.
Yeah.
Really?
Like 3 different versions of Spider-Man are
Yep.
on there.
All 3.
And then they have like all the Pixar shorts. They have all the like a lot of Disney movies. They have a lot of the Disney sequels as well. The Disney stuff doesn't really interest me, but they do have all the Star Wars movies up until episode 7.
Yeah.
So 8 isn't on there because 8 is on Netflix
Which
right
one's
now.
7?
That's
The Force-
the good one. The first
Force
one of the new
Awakens.
trilogy.
Okay.
That's the good one
Okay.
of the new trilogy.
Yeah.
So they've got all that stuff on there. So like I said, I was on the fence about it too. I was like, I'm not buying streaming services for all the movies I've ever seen already. Like I'm
Yeah.
not.
Hell, it's still cheaper than cable.
It's way
Yeah,
cheaper than
that's
cable.
true.
So I decided to go ahead and jump the boat just for Mandalorian, and I was not disappointed, dude. You're gonna love the first 2
It's,
episodes.
yeah, it's worth the money on
It's
that
worth
show
it.
alone.
That
yeah.
show alone.
just the
Yeah.
show alone, and then they have like 9 other shows coming out next year or
Good.
something
Yeah.
like
Good.
that.
Good.
And the
Yeah.
thing is, the guy who it's produced and written by Jon Favreau.
Yeah.
We know who he is.
John Favreau, bro.
Favreau, dude, really good. But the
You
other
know-
guy
wait,
who
wait,
writes,
wait. Rick's thinking about who John
No,
Favreau is.
that's
Happy, bro.
Yeah, happy,
Happy.
from Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Chef, and
Chauffeur.
he's got the new Chef show on Netflix
Yeah.
and stuff. It's
Yeah.
really
Really
good. Really good guy.
Yeah, I didn't know he was. I just thought he was just like one of those.
no, he's a producer, director. Like
yeah, I
he
thought
does
was,
it all, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
I thought he
he's
was like one of those
legit.
guys that just hangs out, like does sidekick roles. That's
No, that dude-
typecast as a sidekick or something.
No,
like
that dude's always behind the scenes producing shit.
Yeah.
All that's he's definitely helping produce this.
Okay, yeah.
But the other guy who's actually directing The Mandalorian, he also directed the Star Wars Rebels, which
Yeah.
is like the
the animated
animated one,
one was with
and they consider that to be one of the better side stories, I guess.
better
Mhm.
canon
That's still
side
canon.
stories.
Canon side stories for Star Wars. So they went to that dude and say, "Hey, we want you to direct The Mandalorian." So he's like, "All right, cool." So he went out and got like the guy who plays the Mandalorian. You know who he is? He's the Viper from Game of Thrones, Anthony Pascal or something Pascal.
Yeah, from
He's also in
Narcos.
he's the voice actor.
He's the voice actor for the Mandalorian. Yeah,
He's also
he doesn't
the
take his
physical
helmet
actor.
off. Yeah, he doesn't take his helmet off though.
Yet.
Pedro
yeah.
Pascal.
I hope. Yeah, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, dude.
I love that guy, dude.
Yeah.
Legit dude.
He's the Mandalorian. Yeah, and it's think of it as like a space western.
But
I'm good with that.
Yeah, like he has this staff and he uses it to shock someone. I was like, that's a cool ass staff. It's like a giant stun gun.
Big old
But
prodding.
then at one point he pulls it out and it's a rifle, and I'm like,
Done.
Oh, okay. So that's like a legit rifle, and then his pistol, his blaster, is actually modeled after like an old school like German-made revolver.
Really?
Yeah, like they literally grabbed the frame on that and
Who's-
just made it his.
Who's this
pistol.
droid sidekick?
What? There's no.
He doesn't have a little droid sidekick.
No. That,
I'm just saying off. That's what I've seen off commercials.
there is a droid. There's
Is it IG-88?
There's
No.
there is a couple of droids in there, but
Not the droids we're looking for?
He runs solo.
He's a solo guy.
Oh, okay.
He's a bounty hunter. You know, legit bounty
But
hunter.
there is a droid in there. I think it's modeled after the IG-88.
Okay, because
but he's a bounty hunter droid.
Okay, because
Yeah.
all I've seen is like off the thumb, so I don't think it's spoilers. If you just seen
If you've seen the trailer, it's not a spoiler.
Okay, cool,
But,
cool.
I didn't want to spoil it for you, is what I was trying to get
no,
at.
he's already
I've
seen
some
the trailer.
trailers. I've seen some trailers. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I never saw the trailers. I just watched.
Yeah.
I legit just watched the show. Like,
Yeah.
I got it based on like just the name alone and the series that it's attached to. That's why I didn't see any trailers. All I knew is that The Mandalorian was coming out launch day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's all I knew about it. So kind of like you remember when we went to go see Star Wars Into the Darkness with Benedict Cumberbatch? Like we all went to go see
Star
that
Trek. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Star Trek.
Wow.
I misspoke, dude. I've been drinking.
Wow.
So we all went to go see
Yeah.
Star Trek, and I didn't know Benedict Cumberbatch was in it, and I didn't know what character he was playing.
He was gone.
Yeah, I didn't see any trailers. I didn't see anything about the movie.
But even if you saw the trailers, you would have known he was in it. But unless you follow Star Trek, you wouldn't have known or to even associate him with Khan. Like
Fair
you wouldn't have
enough.
known because at no point did they say that in the trailers. And it was supposed to be like a big plot twist, but yeah,
see, like I'm getting to the point where I
Poorly
don't even
executed.
like to watch trailers on stuff. Like I want to know the release date, and like that's about it. Like I don't want to see any of the trailer because like usually they show a lot of good shit like
yeah.
in the trailer. So I'm just kind of starting to stay away from them to not get overhyped.
I 100% agree. I 100% agree. There's some times where they will edit a trailer like shit, and you see way too much. I definitely feel a trailer should be just give you little breadcrumbs of what it should be. Not, don't give me full on actions that I'm gonna like. I hate when they show you a trailer on a comedy movie and they show you all the jokes.
Yeah.
It's like,
dude, that's
why,
the worst.
why would you
dude.
show me all the punchlines
Yeah.
in especially when it comes to comedy movies? Like, no, save
Like
that.
I only watched the trailer once.
Yeah.
Once I see the trailer, they're like, "Oh, here's trailer number 2 for the new Star Wars. Here's trailer number 3 for Star Wars." I don't watch them because every new trailer
There's add
add a little more, add a
Right.
little more. It's like, I don't want all that.
can
I just
I-
watch one and I'm done.
Yeah.
Can I ask a legit question,
You may.
boys?
Of course.
What's your favorite movie trailer of all time? Rick,
Ooh.
It's hard for me to say. There's
can you remember one that like just sticks out in your mind?
one that I'm thinking off my head right now is probably like Independence Day. Showing my age right now.
No, that's fine. That was
know?
99. You're good.
You know, it was action packed. It was Will Smith when he was like, that's fucking primest.
Yeah.
Primus.
I mean, he's still good.
Still
It's
good,
Primus.
but he takes shit
still
roles
good.
now, dude.
But yeah, that's when Will Smith was freaking hot. You know, it was just a good, and that was actually like a good.
It was a great movie.
It was a good
It's a
sci-fi
good
movie for
yeah.
that time. You know, besides what'd you have at that time? Also, you maybe had some like aliens or predators.
The Matrix.
The Matrix.
Yeah, I think that was around the same
Yeah.
time.
But that's one that just always sticks to my head. You know.
Steven, what's your favorite movie trailer you've ever seen?
The only one I can really think of off the top of my head is the first Star Trek,
The remake.
the remakes with J.J. Abrams. Like, I remember watching that trailer and like, damn, this movie's gonna be fucking badass.
J.J. Abrams.
And it was good, dude. I enjoyed the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And like, trailer wise, that's the first one that pops in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure we could pull up a list of like top 10 trailers in the last decade or whatever you want to, of the 2000s, and that's definitely got to be top 10 because
Has
it
to
was
be.
pretty fucking hype. Yeah.
Yeah.
No shit.
You, Rube?
Dude, my favorite movie trailer of all time, the reason why I asked this question, because I already knew what it was on the top of my head, which was the Watchmen original theatrical trailer. Because they don't give a whole lot of away. You know what happens in the Watchmen, of course, if you read it. But they don't give like a shitload away. But the way that they did the sequences through the trailer, the music that they had playing, which was Billy Corben from the Smashing Pumpkins.
Of course.
And like he starts singing as the owl ship comes out of the water, and like they're doing all these things, and it just looked like the cinematography looked amazing. The the song that they had playing in the trailer was amazing, and I just got so hyped, dude. I'm getting goosebumps right now just fucking talking about that trailer. That's how good that trailer was.
Piggybacking on what you're saying, the fact that it was a comic book superhero movie before there was comic book superhero movies.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right. There was Spider-Man, but that was about it. That's all you had. But you haven't even seen any of the HBO series for the Watchmen, dude. I fucking love that show, dude.
After GOT, the subscription, dunzo.
I mean, you can get all the subscriptions and still pay less than cable, bro.
That's facts. Like I said, it's a good consideration to talk about. Speaking of movie trailers, Sonic the Hedgehog redesign.
Yes, dude. We forced them into it.
So, okay, never before have I seen fanboys.
Dude, I'm one of them.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
I'm one of them.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing. And they had to. If you look at the trailers, because you see the new trailer and you see the old trailer, you play them side by side. Yo,
holy shit!
What were you thinking about?
Yeah.
Like, how did that get past quality control?
Yeah.
You know, at one point, no one said, "Yeah, he looks like garbage."
Yeah.
No one said that.
Like, cool, he has creepy human teeth. Cool. Like, that's what I remember from the first one. Like, he's smiling. And he's got fucking flat, creepy, human-looking teeth, dude. I'm like, the fuck's going on here, dude? Yeah.
Yo, I was at the costume shop today before I went home. Like, after I got off of work, I went to the costume shop. And the reason being is because I was looking for some stuff for my ship for tomorrow, right? And they have...
Get me not.
They have the Sonic the Hedgehog before they redid it. They have that costume. And I was... this close to buying that costume wear next Halloween just to troll,
Sonic
bro.
Boom.
Sonic Boom. But yeah, they had it looked. It even had the fucking shitty Sonic picture like on the graphic, but like it was they had some random guy's face, and then it just had like the blue outline with the shit spikes. Because those spikes weren't long enough for Sonic. Those spikes were too short. Yeah. He had weird teeth. His eyes were too small.
Yep.
And the way his legs looked, they were like
scrawny ass legs. Weird, right?
No, he had muscular legs.
And it was like so stretched out. It's just
the
like,
human legs.
Yeah, no, it just didn't. It just did not look good. Like it wasn't aesthetically pleasing.
No.
It was kind of creepy looking.
It was off-putting.
Like I'm pretty sure if I search YouTube right now, somebody has made a horror movie trailer spoof of the Sonics.
Easy.
Have you ever seen the Mary Poppins horror trailer where like some like fucking theaters, like I don't know, like movie school student or whatever took the trailer and he just like cut it up differently and added like spooky
some horror music and stuff?
Fuck yeah, dude. It looks scary as shit. It's not even a horror movie, you know.
It's like a family, it's a family movie.
So like I want to search right now, but we're doing the podcast.
We'll look it up.
But I can almost guarantee there's a horror movie spoof of that movie somehow because it looked fucking creepy, dude. You remember that movie fucking Critters?
Yes.
From like the 90s, like early 90s?
Early, yes.
Yeah. That's what he looked like. That's what Sonic looked like. He looked like one of the critters, dude.
Fuck yes.
Dude, it was awful. And I'm glad they changed it. He looks amazing now, dude. He looks so good. What do you think? How do you think he looks now?
Oh, he looks like a live action adaptation to what he needs to be. That's what he looks like. Like okay, this is you can't make him like animated like hand drawn, but when you put him in CGI, this is like what translates what it should be.
Right.
Yeah, because.
What do you think, Steven? You think it's top?
Oh, they definitely did a fucking whole 180, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, and they had to. It wasn't just the fanboys that bullied him; it was the entire internet.
Yeah.
The internet just came down on that company and like, geez, what did y'all do? Like, you guys are idiots. And like when the initial one came out, I follow so many people that do Photoshop and stuff. I guarantee you, like, everyone I follow was like, here's my take on it. Here's my take on Sonic. This is what he should look like. Hey, you should have hired me. You should have done this. Should have done this. And I'm like, all of those look better than that garbage. Yep. And y'all probably got paid, and these dudes are not getting paid.
For real.
What sucks, though, is all those animators had to go back and redo everything.
They should have got it right the first time.
I agree.
Yeah.
Can I ask a serious question?
Of course.
What do you think about Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik?
The trailer I saw, that's Jim Carrey is so spot on and key with his facial expressions and being a very live actor, especially when it comes to comedic outlandish roles. He could do that. And also when I see him in serious roles, like have you ever seen the Number 23?
Of course.
Yeah, where he plays just a guy that's just losing it up here, and he played that, and I think he's just a very versatile actor, and I think Jim Carrey doing that, that's fine with me. He's just visually there. He could be cartoony and outlandish, and that fits Robotnik.
And you? What do you think about Jim as Dr. Robotnik?
I liked it. And again, it's like what you said. When he's in those weird, outlandish characters, he tends to play them very well. Especially if they let him go and let him do his thing. Like, he played the Riddler in Batman and Robin.
Exactly.
But he could have done way better. And they even told him to reel it in, like tone it down. And so he did, but he could have done way better in that fucking movie. Yeah. I mean, putting Jim Carrey in a movie, it's just, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
For me, I'm not the biggest fan. I do love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey in most of his roles. Up until like maybe Bruce Almighty because or what was the one Yes Man?
Yes Man. Yeah.
Because Yes Man was just basically liar liar retold. Yep. So I just kind of like fell off after that. But to me, I think for the character of Dr. Robotnik, because you never actually hear Dr. Robotnik speak, and you don't know his mannerisms and all that stuff, except for like the animated series is the only time you ever see Dr. Robotnik. I personally would have enjoyed the actor that played Robert Baratheon.
Okay.
That would have been my first choice. Jim Carrey would have been my first choice. And the reason why I think that they chose Jim Carrey is because he is a high profile name.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He will draw in the older crowd that is from the 90s that did play Sonic, that, you know what I mean? Like I feel like they brought him in because of that 90s nostalgia. Like, okay, we want to see Jim Carrey with the badass pompadour as Dr. Robotnik and a nice stash. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I feel like he was brought in intentionally because of the 90s crowd. And I think that they spent a shitload of money to get him. And I kind of feel like they could have done a better choice to play like an evil, like mad scientist doctor who just wants to like gather up the Chaos Emeralds and take over the world. That's just my take on it. Like, I'm still going to watch the movie because it's one of my favorite video game characters and video game series of all time. But I just feel like they brought him in because of the 90s nostalgia. They know that I'm going to watch it because Jim Carrey's in the movie, and I want to see what Jim Carrey's
Well, yeah, I mean, you said it yourself. You said it was between Jim Carrey or the guy who played Robert Baratheon. Can you name him?
I don't know his name.
Nobody knows him. Yeah. Nobody knows him. Like I said, I'm just piggybacking what you're saying. Like, you're right. Jim Carrey, he's the name. Yeah, you go to somebody and say, you know Jim Carrey? Oh, yeah, I know him from Batman. I know him from Dumb and Dumber. I know him from Liar, Ace Ventura. I mean, yeah.
No, he's a fucking great name. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to doubt that. He's got a great name. He's a fucking phenomenal comedian, a good comedic actor, and a good serious actor to boot. But I feel like in this one, he's like, from what I saw in the trailer, because I did watch the trailer, both the old one and the new one, I feel like they're doing like too much over the top stuff, right? Like with him licking Sonic's hair, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like that shit was a little kiddish.
But that's who their audience is, I believe. It's still aimed towards kids, but at the same time, they have to understand that when you're hitting on a nostalgic character like Sonic, that it's going to draw in the older crowd. I mean, Sega, when it was around, we were teenagers.
Right, like, and that's my point, is this movie is being made for, you know,
a huge audience.
Like 30s. No, for the 30s.
Well, no, because they still have to grab the kids nowadays who don't play Sonic video games. They're aiming at them also. So they have to sprinkle in some childish kiddie stuff. You know?
Okay, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
They're trying to please a lot of people.
I get, I follow what you. I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro.
You're picking it up.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, bro. So in what was it? December 3rd, dude. Halo Reach is gonna finally come out for the PC.
People still care about Halo?
For the Master Chief Collection. I do, man. Halo's one of my favorite series of all time as well. Right up there with Sonic.
When's the last new Halo?
The new Halo comes out with the new Xbox. The last one came out like 2 years ago.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah. So this one, what they're doing is they're doing the Master Chief Collection, and they're re-releasing Halo Reach 1, 2, and 3, and maybe 4. I'm not sure about 4, but I'm for sure 3 on that one. Because those are the ones that all came out on the last generation.
So what's the newest one called? The one that's coming out on Scarlet.
The one that's coming out on Scarlet, I believe, is just called Halo 5 right now.
Oh shit!
So it's just like Halo 5.
Oh.
But what they're doing with the Halo Chief, the Halo Master Chief Collection, is that they're staggering the releases. So, Halo Reach is going to come out first because it's technically like the prequel to Halo 1.
Right.
And they're going to do all the multiplayer for Halo Reach with the campaign and all that stuff. If you buy the game, you get all of them. But like they're doing a staggered release. So they want everybody to start off on Halo Reach. They want you to play through the campaign, play through the multiplayer for a couple months. And then they're going to start beta testing Halo Combat Evolved, which was the original Xbox release that got Halo to where it is right now, right?
Right.
So what like I said, what they're doing is Halo Reach first, then Halo Combat Evolved, then 2, then 3. So they're gonna kind of go in that order, but they're releasing them staggered, kind of like the episodes for Final Fantasy 7.
Yes.
They're just kind of stagger it out there for you. They want everybody to get a chance to play every game. They don't want to just put it out there and be like, here you go, free for all, and like. You're playing Halo 3. I'm playing Halo 1. You're playing Halo 2.
They want to give everybody the platform to each be on the the same level and catch up.
Yeah, they want everybody to be on the same game and then move forward accordingly.
Yeah.
So they're dictating now, which I think is actually a very smart thing to do for them to kind of like move us forward through the story, move us forward through things like that, like the multiplayer and things like that, just to keep us all together moving forward. I thought it was a pretty good idea. So I'm excited for that. That comes out December 3rd. I don't know for PC.
I missed the beginning of this conversation. Daddy had to go pee.
No, you're good.
Sorry.
Halo Chief, the Halo Master Chief Collection. Jesus Christ. The Halo Master Chief Collection is coming out on PC starting on December 3rd with Halo Reach.
Oh, okay.
So it's coming out in like 3 weeks.
So you are a big fan of the Halo series?
Oh, I'm a huge fan, dude.
You, Kevin?
Nope.
Me neither. And I don't fault the series for me not liking it. I think it's just because it came out in the wrong console at the wrong time for me.
For me, too.
Yeah, because I did like the 360 because after PS2, I went to 360, completely skipping PS3, and then I went to PS4. And I know during 360, there were some Halo games that came out there, right? Like OS
360
Reach.
came out with OST 3 and Reach all came out on that.
And I think when it came to the Microsoft exclusive games that I did play during that era, it was the Gears games. Those are the ones that I gravitated to during that generation. So like I said, I don't fault. I mean, I did play some Halo back at Travis's house. I know he had an Xbox.
Yeah.
And him and his cousins, they'd come over and, we just play like,
4-player
on one screen, and shit like that.
That was horrible.
Or it was his cousin's house next door.
It.
That's the only time I actually played Halo. And I'm not knocking the game. It's just, it was always, I was at the wrong time, the wrong place.
Yeah, same here.
That's the only thing.
For me, what Halo is, not just Halo 1, because Halo 1 got my friends together in the same room with multiple TVs to like LAN party it up, right? But to me, Halo 2 is where it really took off. That was my first foray into Xbox Live, my first foray into online multiplayer games where I could get online and play with my friends. And I've met so many friends through the Halo franchise.
Through that community?
Through that, just that online community of just like, hey, talking to your team, like, hey, where are you from? And they're like, oh, I'm from Texas. Like, oh, shit, I'm from Texas too.
Yeah.
Like, oh, or I'm from New York. Shouts out to my boy Angel from New York. I met him and his brother, and his wonderful family on Xbox Live
through the online
in the Halo 2 days, bro.
Yeah.
And I've known him for that long. He invited me out to his wedding. I've been out there to visit him. He's one of my favorite people on earth. We don't get to talk as much as we used to because, Xbox and I'm PC, but. With Call of Duty, I can play games with him now. Like I can jump on.
And if anything, that's also what's really good about just playing games like that, building an online community and friendship. I've met House through you from online gaming, you know, and I can't wait for him to come down and hang out. I want to play fighting games.
Dude, he's gonna be on the podcast next week.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm excited for it, you know.
So, it bothers me sometimes when people say that people that you meet in games aren't your friends. But like I've heard that before. Like I've had ex-girlfriends tell me like, oh, those people don't mean shit. You don't know them in real life. Does it matter? Like I've known them for 7, 8 years, 10 years. I was on Xbox Live. This is my 14th year or so. I've been on Xbox Live, my gamer tag, for the longest time, dude. Like for forever. I don't even have an Xbox now, but I still have that gamer tag since.
Still there somewhere. Yeah.
Fucking forever, dude. Like if I log on, it's on my PC. So if I log on my PC, it's there.
Mm-hmm.
So, those friends are more friends not more friends than you guys, of course, but like they're friends. Like I don't know how you feel about that, but have you met somebody online in a game that you didn't meet that you have met in real life that wasn't a part of your circle of friends or anything like that? Have you met anybody like that?
I still have a couple people on my PS4.
Yeah.
Like my only interaction with them is when we're playing online, but we'll message each other every now and then and be like, hey, you getting this game? Or hey, what do you think about this? Definitely. And just bullshit like, hey, you want to squad up? Especially with the new Call of Duty, everybody's on it right now, you know.
Oh, yeah, it's hot.
But yeah, there's definitely a couple of people.
What about old like WoW friends? Do you still have? Did you make friends in WoW that wouldn't normally you have met?
I only have one from WoW, and that's mainly through Ian. But he was in a guild. Him and Ian were in a guild, and then that guild joined our guild. You know, his name was Coldstone. I don't think you remember him.
Oh, nice. That's a good name, though. I like that name.
Coldstone,
That's a dope name.
He was a paladin. He was badass.
Shouts out to Coldstone.
Yeah. And now he starts playing this mobile game, Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. And I play that game, and so all three of us talk, and we even have a group message, and it's
nice.
Me, him, and the Wind Bros. All four of us play this game, and we're always helping, and he wails on that game hella hard, dude. Like,
what's the game?
Final Fantasy Brave Exvius.
Oh, okay, the
mobile
the
Final Fantasy game. Yeah. But he wails on it pretty hard. Like,
but I think these connections that we make online are important.
They're solid,
Like, like, I think they're solid, and for people to like dismiss it as less than, to me, it sort of bothers me here and there, but I kind of just like fucking dirt off my shoulder.
Yeah,
type thing.
I mean, you have to think about it also. You not only are you hanging out with somebody online, you're hanging out with somebody online that also has a strong interest in a hobby that you like. You know?
Yeah.
So for the next, I'm just throwing out numbers here. For the next 3 hours while you're playing this game, you're hanging out with somebody that loves doing something that you're doing.
Yep.
Whether you're playing a fighting game, whether you're playing a first-person shooter, a strategy game, an MMO, you know, and over time, these interactions can blossom into a friendship, you know?
Oh, for sure.
So, I mean, like I said, I've met Dirk, Pete, John, Matt, strictly because fighting games, because I was playing with Steven online. He's like, hey, can I bring my friend Dirk over one day to play? And then Dirk came over and he's hanging out.
It's like a family tree.
Exactly. And then like Dirk's like, hey, can I and Dirk's like, can I bring my friend John over? Like, yeah. And then, you know, John's like, hey, can I bring my friend Jermont and Pete over? And like it comes to the point now where it's like me and John hang out.
Yeah.
You know, without
it was here last weekend.
Yeah, like I said, it's just those bonds, those ties, they build up, and I think that's a positive thing about gaming.
Yeah,
you
know, brings us together.
Yeah,
regardless
it
of
together.
Culture,
exactly. No matter
social status,
our creed, our color, no matter what. When you're playing these games, you're just in it, enjoying it, and that's one thing I do love about gaming.
And that's legit my favorite part about gaming.
Definitely.
The one thing I don't like is sometimes like the shit tier people that you meet, because
there's a toxic community.
For every good person that you meet, there's a shit person throwing the N word with the hard R, calling you a faggot or
whatever,
queer, or saying that they fucked your mother or whatever.
They're everywhere. They hide behind a wall.
They're just fucking.
You know they wouldn't sit to your face, but because they're behind a wall, they'll say
they're behind that keyboard, dude.
Exactly.
The keyboard warriors, bro.
Keyboard warriors. Speaking of keyboard warriors, I was playing Modern Warfare.
Oh shit!
Last week, so I got lucky, right? And I got kill, and somehow I racked up to get the Harrier jet.
Yeah, the
Voltov.
Yeah.
I was playing that one stage, St. Peter Guard, where it's kind of hotels and trains in the middle.
It's my favorite stage.
It's a good one.
I put the Harrier jet right over there, spawning like at the far east.
Yeah.
You're an asshole.
Dude.
Yeah. No, it's called
Kill.
strategy.
Double kill, triple kill, team kill. I'm like, holy.
It goes to town, dude.
hell,
It's
dude,
the best kill streak
That
in the
thing
game.
was just sitting there, and it just sits there, dude. Like I had the greatest KDS score ever. Of course, I mean, all of it was
the only game ever.
Yeah, I mean, 90% of it was that freaking that kill streak.
Harrier,
Yeah, the
yeah.
carrier. But I was like, this is what
It
God's
counts.
like.
It counts towards your kills, but it doesn't give you like a shitload score. So like we're playing, me and House and Juan, I think we're playing the other day, or it was Miles.
Mm-hmm.
So me, Juan, and Miles were playing. I mean, Miles and House were playing, and I had we were in the game, whatever, doing our thing, and I had like 15 kills, and like House had like 27 kills. Like he was doing good that game, right? Like I wasn't doing that great, but I was first place because they go by score.
Yeah.
So I was first place score, and he was like, "How the fuck did you?" You know, House got all pissy. He's like, "How the fuck did you beat me in score and this and that?" And I'm like, "I don't have kill streaks." So he was getting triple, quadruple kills off of kill streaks, and I'm just sitting there bodying them up. I was rocking the, what is it, operator or
the specialist.
specialist? I was rocking a specialist, so
You were getting hard
I
kills.
was getting like 4 or 5 kills in a
Yeah.
row, getting my extra perks, and like getting the same amount of points. See, because whenever the kill streaks come in, you're only getting like 30 points for the kill instead of
the
100
400
points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
makes sense.
racking up the points, and he
Yeah.
was like, "Well, how the fuck did you?" And I was like, "I had 2 assists and this and that."
Yeah.
And he got all butthurt, and he was like,
Hashtag
and then
butthurt.
like 5 minutes in, he's like, "Oh, kill streaks,
Kill
oh,
streaks.
oh, kill
Yeah,
streaks,
yeah.
kill streaks."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we talk about the patch notes last week?
No. What you know about the patch notes more than I do? What you got?
For Call of Duty, well, they fixed the stupid bug for the menus, because what was happening is let's say you would work on 20 point blank kills, right? And you would go into a game, and let's say you got 2. As soon as the game ended, it would activate that mission, and it would reset it to 0.
Oh.
And it kept doing it to everything except for daily missions.
Yeah.
So you couldn't do any of your normal other missions, and it sucked, dude. And
But
it kept resetting. They finally fixed it,
But that's not the best change of the patch, though.
but they also nerfed the 725 shotgun
Twice.
Okay, that's
twice.
the one.
The
where
double,
you
the
break it
over under,
open.
Yeah,
You break it
it's
open,
over
1,
under,
2?
over under.
shotgun.
Okay, quick little side story. So now it's peak time, and I have a driver helper, right? Young kid, 19 years old.
Oh.
And I told him, what do you play for? What are your hobbies? Oh, I play games.
Oh.
He's like, I play Call of Duty. Like, what gun you rocking? He's like, well, I'll rock the M4A1, and then I'll rock the 725.
Get the fuck
What's
out
it
of my
called?
truck.
Right?
Yeah.
I was like, the 725, like that's the one that just got nerfed. He's like, yes, dude. He's like, look, I hate that gun so much. I learned that if you can't beat him,
Join them.
join him.
That's what
Yeah.
Miles
And
did.
I was like, you know what? That's a
Yeah.
good strategy, dude. Like
That's what
that
Miles
gun
did.
is so fucking OP.
It's good.
He's like, yeah, dude. I play overkill with 2 primaries, and I use that. I'm like,
so
facts.
my favorite change in these patch notes wasn't, I mean, one of them was the 725 nerf.
Yeah.
Because, Jesus fucking Christ, that sucked. But the next thing was the call outs. So if you saw an enemy, if it even showed up on your screen and you didn't see it, contact! Like all super loud. And then the enemy team would be able to hear it and then like immediately focus on you and shoot you.
Yep.
So they took the call outs, like only your team can hear the call outs.
It's not audible to the opponents.
And see what still bothers me about the call outs though is I like them. And I they should have kept it in where the enemies can hear it, but it should have been in like a foreign language. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like Battlefield was, where like
the Russians will say
if the
something
Russian
else.
would say something, it would be in fucking Russian.
Yeah.
If you don't know Russian, you're fucked, right?
or parse or whatever.
But
Yeah.
but also, give me the direction from where I'm currently at to where enemy is. Right?
When you're on Piccadilly, enemy by the bus. Motherfucker.
That's a line of
There's
balls.
5 buses.
The whole stage is a
from-
bus.
from
Like,
spawn point
what the
to
fuck?
spawn point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me. Hey, enemy 1 o'clock. I know where to
Easy.
look.
Yeah.
1 o'clock high.
Yeah.
1 o'clock low.
Yeah.
Give me something. Don't. Enemy spotted.
Yeah. Or
The
say
fuck? I'm over here. Half the time I'm like looking around, panicking because my character saw an enemy and I don't see the fucking enemy, and I'm just like,
or say East 250 or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give me something. Give me a direction to look.
Nope.
No. Nope.
Nope. It's called
Enemy
get
by
good.
the bus. Pick
Get
it.
good.
Oh.
Pick a bus.
Pick a
Oh.
bus.
Also, my third favorite change in the patch notes was that they fixed the spawn trap in Piccadilly.
Spawn trap.
Yeah.
Oh. You
Enlighten me.
didn't know?
Enlighten me.
Oh, because I watched your stream. I've watched you stream this game on Piccadilly.
I love Piccadilly.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Because I've seen you get spawn trapped. It's where like your team spawns on that one side where there's the bus and like the ramp to go up on the
Scaffold.
scaffold.
Yeah.
And then there's like the little side entrance alleyway.
Like in the
on
corner
the right.
before
A
you
side.
before the business.
Yeah,
before
you're
the
spawned
shop.
on A
Yeah,
side.
right?
Yeah.
You,
Yeah, yeah.
you spawn on A side, and that's the
That's it.
only place you
Go
would
spawn.
spawn the whole
Yes.
fucking game.
Yeah.
Go fuck yourself.
That
Because
sucks.
I would legit just quit out. Like, oh, Piccadilly, Alt F4,
They'll just put the
Alt
they'll
F4.
put the Harrier right on top of it.
Oh, it doesn't fucking matter, dude. It was the worst spawn in the game.
Yeah.
Worst spawn, dude. It
It wasn't that
so
bad.
bad. It was pretty bad.
No.
It's pretty bad, dude. If they could get you locked down, you were locked down.
The way around it. Ready?
Oh, here we go.
Yo.
This is how you. This is
Here
how you
we
get
go.
good.
Go.
This is how you get good, Ruben.
That's why my KDR is better
You
than
ready?
yours.
You ready? I doubt that, but okay.
It is, though.
I doubt it.
I can't weigh more, so I'm pretty sure mine's higher.
Nope. I run a
Anyway,
gun. I'm
so
way
let's
better.
say you spawn at A, right? You run straight up. There's the buses,
Dead.
right?
Dead.
No.
Dead.
If you hug the wall,
Dead.
you won't get shot half the time because they're trying to
Pillars.
ping out the other dudes running.
Dead.
So you cut through the little, I guess it's like casino room. It's on fire.
Yeah, you're dead.
And then there's the subway right there, right? But it's blocked off. You can't run down it,
Correct.
right? And if you go too far out, you're out of bounds, right? It doesn't matter.
Dead.
Switch to your secondary, run out of bounds, all the way around to the backside. You have 6 seconds to do it, but you can make it.
Really?
Yeah, switch to your secondary. It's the lightest, has better mobility.
Yeah.
Just switch to your second, as
Like
long
a
as it's not like another
machine
fucking
gun.
RPG or some shit or a fucking light machine gun. If it's a pistol or a submachine gun, you
Or
can
the
run,
knife.
or with the knife, and you can run, and then
Really?
you can make it back. Yeah, people are starting to do that.
So
Like,
you
oh,
out
you
of
get spawn
bounds?
trapped, and they're like, yeah, just run out of bounds, and
Then
you can
jump
make
in.
it out. Yeah,
Interesting. Top tier tech.
That
there's
was
some
a-
other stages that they try to work it on, try to do it, try to
Interesting.
bullshit. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty funny. But
I
they
don't know.
did fix the spawn.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because it was annoying as
Had
shit.
to.
It was
That's it.
fucking annoying. Yes, I still don't like Piccadilly,
All right,
even
Rick.
knowing that it sucks.
All right, rapid fire for you, Rick.
Yo.
Something in your wheelhouse.
Yo.
Shovel Knight Treasure Trove is coming out December 10th. What do you think?
I'm excited for that game.
I mean, you've
Yeah, I played Spectre and the Plague Doctor DLC. That game is so fun. It's if you like old school Mega Man platforming games, that style, with that art, that game is fun.
So-
I like it. Enjoy it.
do you know? I thought the Treasure Trove was just all of the games together with additional content. That's what I thought it was. Like one more additional.
Yeah, it's one more DLC they're gonna add. It's gonna be the final one. You're gonna be playing as the King Knight, I believe his name is, or something like that. Yeah,
Give me
but yeah,
line.
you'll be playing as him because the game was you bought the game and they got so much. I'm probably wrong off about this, but go ahead.
Oh, you've been telling me to get this game
Yeah.
for the longest time.
Yes.
I've been waiting for this
Oh yeah,
to get the
that's,
game.
That's when you'll get it.
This is what I've been waiting for.
This is when you get it, yeah.
This is when I'm getting
Yeah.
it. So I'm buying this on launch day, on December 10th.
Yes.
So just so you know, I'm getting it. I'm going to play it. Hopefully I beat Death Stranding by then. Hopefully I beat Outer Worlds by then. Hopefully I beat Jedi
Okay,
Fallen
that's it.
Order by
Just
then.
stop. Just stop. Just stop right now.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Wait, you got to say it like the guy from Taken.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Tekken?
Taken.
Ooh.
Oh,
Tekken.
Good ass-
Tekken. Like
Some
when
good
did
ass Tekken.
Hachi say that? He just throws you off a fucking cliff.
Yeah, he just throws you off.
Yeah.
So are you excited
Oh
for
yeah,
Treasure
yeah.
Trove?
It's a fun game. Me and John are both big fans of it, and we always talk about it. And honestly, I was hoping when Ultimate Smash came out, Smash Ultimate, I was really hoping we get Spectre Knight as a character because Shovel Knight's there as a trophy.
Trophy, yeah.
But it's fine. Ultimate Smash Ultimate. Oh my god, can we segue into Smash Ultimate and talk about fucking Terry Bogard? I am digging that dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
Because you got
no, it's fun, dude.
Before we started this podcast,
dude,
bro.
Yeah, we did. I did.
You got 3 stocks, bro.
No, I didn't.
I fell off the stage twice.
Both games I saw, at no point was he 3 stocks.
No point.
You basically got 3 stocks.
Now it's basically from you got 3 stocks to basically.
Okay.
What I like about Terry Bogard is you can actually put actual input commands.
Yes.
And you get rewarded for it with more damage. Like that is so. And I think we talked about it last week.
Yeah, we did.
But Terry Bogard feels so good. So far, my favorite characters are Joker and Terry Bogard. And right now, Terry Bogard he's really jockeying for a position to be my first place character.
Really?
I'm liking him. I like him a lot, dude. He's so
What's
fun.
funny is today I had the kid, Luis, and we just talk about Smash, whatever, and he's like, man, that character's hard to play. And he's a true smasher, bro. Like the directional input, he did not understand. He's like,
forward,
it's just
forward.
It's just a fireball,
down, forward,
right?
forward.
Like Street Fighter Hadouken.
Yeah.
I'm like, yes, that's all it is, bro. Just do the Hadouken motion, you know. And he's like,
I don't have
yeah,
to,
dude,
right?
that's kind of complicated, dude. I was like,
What the fuck?
I started laughing. I was like, I guess, bro. I guess.
That's
But
funny.
he's still
Shouts out to Lewis.
He's still trying to play Pit and whatnot. He says he bounced around between like 4 or 5 characters.
We need to bring him out here and play Smash.
Well,
one night.
I think he had Shulk at one point. Then he swapped to Pit.
Well, in the previous one, he played the hell out of Shulk. The previous one that had Shulk, that was his main.
Where Shulk
but in
was
this
good.
one, good, yeah. But
Yeah,
in
yeah.
this one, he said they changed up Shulk and he don't like it as much. So he plays Pit a lot.
He was
this
playing
one.
Pit, Dark Pit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Which is
I told him my Incineroar is going to body him up anyway. It don't matter who he picks.
bro, my Incineroar is gonna body up your Incineroar,
Ooh.
bro. Me, bro.
Okay,
I
dude.
picked him up last week, and I am.
This is Ruben.
bodied.
This is
Hey,
Ruben.
bro. Guess.
He throws you up.
Guess who's
jumps
Guess
up, hits, and
Hey.
then if it whiffs, he's like instant side B. Like, come on, dude.
Hey, bro. Guess.
Wow.
Hey, guess who's in Elite Smash with Incineroar right now, bro?
What?
Guess
Who?
who's in Elite Smash with Incineroar?
Ooh.
Your boy, bro.
With shitty internet connection?
Your boy.
With shitty
I
internet?
got a new Elite Smash with Incineroar.
I don't know what the fuck that means,
It's
dude.
only
What's
been a
Elite
week.
Smash?
It's only been a week. That means you're top tier.
And what?
That's what that means.
And a game with
According to who?
shitty ass internet connection.
Yeah, that's what that means, bro.
Okay, dude.
That's what that means, bro.
Again, Ruben's got one good fighting game. One good one.
It's a party game.
I don't play Dragon Ball and I can body him. I don't play Eunice and I can body him. Much less Street Fighter, Tekken. Neither one of us play Mortal Kombat.
Give me the basics,
body
bro.
him.
You got them
Buy
old
the
man
fucking
reflexes.
Power Rangers. I'll fucking body you,
With
dude.
Chun-Li outfit?
Yeah. Like,
Did
dude,
that,
any
that
fighting
came out
game,
right?
I
That
can
came out
body
this
you.
week, right?
Yeah, it was a special promotion. Nobody saw this coming, by the
That's
way.
good.
Between Capcom and
Bandai
whatever.
Namco?
Is it Bandai Namco?
I want to say it is.
That makes more sense, but I'm
I
like,
want to say it is.
they added a Chun-Li, and basically she looks pretty badass. She's a Power Ranger. Basically, they took like a Green Ranger-esque female,
Mm-hmm.
and then they made her blue, gave her some gold, and she has like a cool badass helmet that
Okay.
looks cool and shit. But yeah, they gave her, and everybody's like, so this new Marvel vs. Capcom, like, what are we doing here? Like, because nobody asked for it, nobody expected
we
it.
got,
They're like, this
we
is
got
weird.
Capcom versus SNK right now going on in tournaments for Super Smash.
And Smash, yeah, fuck yeah, dude.
Did you, speaking of crossovers, did you see Alloy in Death Stranding?
Aloy in Death Stranding?
You haven't seen that?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I gotta look it up. I have to look it
From
up.
Horizon Hero Dawn?
Yeah.
Really?
No, yeah.
Yeah, Horizon Zero
Aloy from Horizon Zero Dawn
Yeah.
is in Death Stranding.
Well, I know she was in
also
Monster Hunter.
Also the
Well, that was a collab.
Also the giant giraffe walking things with the platforms on their head.
Yes.
Also a part of Death Stranding.
Really?
Yeah, they're holograms because you don't ever see other players.
Correct.
You don't ever see other characters because they're all locked in bunkers.
Yeah.
And the only other thing that you do see is in chapter 3. I'm only in chapter 3 and 40 hours in. So the only other thing you see is other guys walking around that are couriers, but they've got like one package. They're carrying like bullshit metals, and you're over here stacked to the fucking
Loaded.
gills
Loaded.
with fucking resources and all kinds of crazy shit. So the only other characters that you see actually walking around are other couriers.
So
it's usually 2 at a time.
So
though.
Aloy and that giraffe, they're just like holograms in the background somewhere.
Those are
or
the 2 that I've
something?
seen. Yeah, no, you can actually place them somewhere because if you get your rep high enough with certain faction with a certain base, you can take their thing and put it somewhere because at a certain point in the game, spoiler alert, not really a spoiler, you can create a private room anywhere on the map that you're on the power grid.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
So it takes a lot of material,
A lot of resources.
a lot of resources.
I did that like day 1.
Do what day 1?
Look at Ruben. What?
Bro, you didn't do shit day 1, bro.
I did, dude. I haven't even played the game yet.
Played the game.
Yeah.
It's a fucking great game, though. I suggest you check it out. But
Yeah,
they have little cameos in here and there, and then you see a Troy Baker is in the game, which I didn't realize he was in the game.
Jeff Keighley's in there. I think Conan O'Brien's in there.
Conan O'Brien, Jeff Keighley, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of celebrity cameos, and I am so happy I bought that game. Jesus Christ,
I wish I could
dude.
play it. My wife's taking over.
My
She
wife.
said they know.
My wife. First world problems, right?
Yeah,
You know
first world
nothing,
problem.
Rick Pena.
I know
You got
nothing.
Pokemans?
I got
Go.
Pokemon.
Yeah, you got Pokemon.
Pokemon's
Let me have her copy of Shield, and then I'll play that one.
Right, you play with me?
Fuck that.
Thank
bit.
you. Please play with me.
I'll
Please
just
play with me.
you.
Please play with me.
I'll play.
Damn.
Fuck that bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think
love you,
Morris
Raquel.
picked up a copy. I think he got
I saw him.
Shield. Yeah.
I think I saw him Sword. I saw him
Yeah.
online earlier. I saw him on earlier. Right before Ruben got bodied on some Smash shows.
No,
Damn.
that didn't
after his match.
happen.
After
That's
his
not what I
after his
saw.
match.
If he's lying, he's dying.
Oh, shit. Damn.
Fucking Revolver Ocelot your ass, bro.
Who?
So that video sent me about the explanation of Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Cracked me up.
Donkey.
Yeah.
Donkey is one of my favorite YouTubers out
Yeah,
there,
he's
dude.
pretty good.
He-
He's been around.
he
for a
broke-
while.
He's been around
He
for a
broke
minute.
down Metal Gear.
Oh,
this
dude.
is a snake, but with an eye patch.
He goes.
And this doesn't make sense, but this is what's going on.
He goes through all of the Metal Gear series
like in 5 minutes.
in like 5 minutes.
It's like
and he's like this is what happened, but it doesn't make any sense. So we're just gonna skip that shit.
It's Metal Gear abridged.
Yeah, it
That's
was
what it
is.
really really good.
It's funny.
He's-
It's funny. If you guys get to watch it, I'd say watch it.
Nah,
It's funny.
he made a whole bunch of League of Legends ones.
Did he?
yeah,
before he
did.
got banned. He's banned now,
He's
lifetime
banned,
ban. Yeah. Because he's so toxic, but he was being toxic to make videos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
which-
that's the persona.
He does it
It
in
is.
Smash. Like if you
Yeah.
watch him do a Smash videos,
Yeah.
if you watch him do and any type of video that he does, he's a fucking troll, but he's
Yeah.
like legitimately honest
He's
about
really
shit.
good too, though.
Okay.
That's the problem.
So he's legitimately honest. Like when he plays Mario Odyssey,
Mm-hmm.
he's like, "This is the greatest Mario game of all time," because it is. And he's from like New York, so he's got the New York accent on him too.
Yeah.
Not attractive at all. Great accent. He's fucking nerd. Love it. Dime piece of a girlfriend too, or wife, or fiance, or whatever that is now. Shouts out to Donkey.
Yeah.
But he's fucking.
Damn,
he's
he knows his
he's
whole
a
fucking life over here.
he's a
Goddamn.
great YouTuber, dude. I fucking love his stuff.
Okay.
That's cool.
Hopefully, I run into Angry Joe again, like I did.
I don't know who Angry Joe is. I'm really
Nobody
stuck-
knows. Nobody gives
He's
a
your
shit,
fucking clone.
I'm a clown.
dude. I didn't see it.
I didn't
Dude.
see it.
Like,
Nah, yeah. So,
All
all right. So, Obsidian is a couple things. So, Outer Worlds is coming to the Switch sometime in 2020. And also, Obsidian just put out a trailer for a new game at this Xbox conference or whatever fucking video game conference that's going on this weekend.
Is it gamers, developers?
XDIC, I think.
Okay, I look it up.
I think is what it's called.
Excuse me, boys.
So Obsidian is actually got a new game in development already, where it's like a survival crafting game, I guess, type thing.
76.
like Rust.
Like exactly like that. And you're gonna be like the size of an ant, and you got to go through like a lawn or something like that. That's like the world.
Like kind of like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Like
Honey, I Shrunk the-
everything,
exactly
everything's
like that.
oversized. Like even the smallest things, like the smallest things in our world is threatening in that world. Or something
exactly like that.
Yeah.
So they're putting out a new game. I think it's called Grounded. Speaking of
And you're
Rust,
a human,
yeah, you're.
or
a
are you
human.
an ant?
No, you're a human.
Just the size of an ant.
Just the size of an ant.
Like that.
Okay, so,
So-
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Got
Yes.
it.
Basically that.
Yeah.
And then also on the topic of Rust announced today, Friday,
Just in time.
saying that they're gonna. You saw this?
I
Yeah.
heard you posted
Yeah.
about it.
So Rust is saying that it's gonna be available for consoles next year.
Yeah.
Which I thought didn't make any sense because those consoles that they're putting it out on are going away.
Okay,
in a year.
I never played Rust, and for me and the other two listeners, tell us what Rust is. Just a quick.
Well, Rust is a survival crafting game. Like,
Okay.
and it's PvE PvP. So I don't know, player versus everybody. Like,
Yeah.
It's that type of thing. We can work together, or we can work separately
Against
from each
each other
other,
or something
or
like that.
against each other.
And you spawn in and you start off with like a rock.
Yeah, you start
Right.
off you're butt naked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're butt naked, like Conan the Barbarian. If you ever play Conan, you're on a giant map. And you got to use the resources around the world to help you survive. So you gotta hunt, you gotta make shelter, you gotta do all these other things. Kind of like
fire,
Minecraft,
yeah.
like Minecraft. But Rust has been out for 3 years.
That's not a long time.
It's been a while, right? It's been out for a
Wow.
minute.
Yeah.
So they're just now gonna release it on console, on PS4 and Xbox One. But it doesn't make any sense to me because why not release it on the next
gen?
gen?
Well, maybe they'll put it over. Who knows? I mean,
Well, you got to think about it. Not everybody's instantly just going to run out and buy the PS5 and start.
True.
You should though.
You should. And the developers, the executives, I should say, at Sony has put out a statement saying they really hope that players do that. They want the players to go out day one and buy it. So that's what's keeping the price point down for the next gen
that's
consoles.
good.
So,
But there's no guarantees. That shit's going to be hella expensive.
Yeah.
but here's my point to that: is wouldn't you want a game that you know is tried, true, and good, like Rust? Because Rust is a good game. Wouldn't you want to know that its tried, true game is coming out on PS5 and Xbox Scarlet on launch day? Wouldn't you rather know that than it's coming to fucking last gen consoles?
No, because you know it's guaranteed.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I would rather know it's guaranteed for.
No,
Scarlet.
you know you're guaranteed to sell so many units because everybody already has a PS4.
Yeah, but wouldn't you want better titles on launch than, you know what I'm saying?
Not if you're you do if you're Sony, but not if you're developing
Rust.
the company. If you're the Rust, whoever makes Rust, like to them, it's like, okay, there's how many people that own a PS4?
The sooner the
8
better.
million. How many people are going to buy the PS5?
Push.
Maybe
push.
2 because that's all they're going to fucking make, and they do
Right.
it every year.
Right,
And we know it's going to happen. They're going to run out.
right.
So I'd rather get as many into the 8 million as possible than the guaranteed or the not guaranteed of 2 million.
Yeah.
From their perspective, I can
fair-
kind of see
that
that.
does make sense.
Fair enough, but I think the better payoff would be to push it to the next.
The better payoff for
next
you
generation.
would be
better
to be
payoff for them in general, because Rust runs like shit on PC already with top tier gear.
It's very demanding.
Oh yeah.
yeah, it
Was
is.
it in the Crisis Engine or
Yeah.
something or what?
I don't know what the fuck it's on, but it's a
Ooh.
fucking
Crysis
it's
still
hard to
around?
run game. And
That's
I
a
think
standard still.
I think that
Hmm.
releasing it on new hardware would have been the better bet to go with, considering how hard and difficult it is to run the game, because you are on servers with a shitload of people and you are running in this giant open world that changes constantly throughout the thing. I'm just saying.
No,
like,
I mean, I see both sides we're talking about, but look, if you could send it out to next gen where you already know this many people already have PS4s, push it out already then. Why wait till next gen where they don't have that much of a base? PS4 already has a strong base.
but the thing is that Rust is a good game, and it is a name. People know that name. And then if I wanted people to go out and buy PS5, I would want good names to come out with the PS5. I don't want them to come out on PS4 when they can come out on PS5. Why am I going to put a good name on the last gen when I've got this brand new fucking badass thing? If I want people to buy this brand new badass thing, what are the launch titles for PS5? Go.
Don't know.
Even if
Exactly.
the problem is, even if you'd announce Rust, Rick's never played Rust.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
Nobody
I'm not gonna
who's
say
a console
Rust
player
on PS5.
Exactly.
Oh!
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
No, I'm not. I'll
That's
be
not
like,
what's gonna sell the PS5.
yeah, I'll be like, cool.
No, but I'm saying
Even if
it's a
they
name.
announced it for PS5,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, "Oh, cool, they added in Rust.
Cool.
But it's like you just said, the game's been out for 3 years. Like, cool,
Correct.
you're getting it out.
But it's a name.
It's a name. Yeah,
It's a name.
But me being the regular.
If they were like Metal
regular-
Gear Solid 6 comes out, PS5.
Yeah,
no,
way
no,
bigger.
No. That's fucking Konami. No, fuck
Yeah.
Konami. I'm not gonna support
Damn.
Konami.
Oh, okay.
It was Hideo Kojima's.
Shit.
Yeah.
Next
Shit.
game, yeah,
Street Fighter 6 comes out. PS5 launch day. Go.
yes. You can't even go with Street Fighter 6, dude. It's a touchy subject, bro.
It's a touchy
subject.
subject for me.
Is it?
Guilty Gear 2020
Done.
PS5. See?
Done. Guilty
there
Gear.
you go, there you go.
Unist. Done.
There you go. So Guilty
Tekken
Gear
7,
comes
Tekken 8.
out. for
No,
PS5
no.
launch title.
Maybe you're right, but honestly, I'm not gonna. I think the survival genre. I could be.
It's
So,
very
I could be totally. I could be totally wrong about it. But to me, it doesn't interest. I don't say, "Oh man, I want to play a game where I could starve to death."
Yeah.
That doesn't.
It's
That
not
doesn't
fun.
sound to me
It's
like
not.
a fun game.
Oh, I gotta
You know?
live.
I gotta
no,
live.
yeah.
Like I'm doing that
Oh.
already.
I hate games where I have to constantly eat and micromanage
Yeah.
eating.
Like I do that in real life.
Unless I choose that difficulty.
Yeah.
Even,
So,
yeah,
like,
I would
Outer
never
Worlds,
choose that
I'll choose that
difficulty.
difficulty.
I would
You
never
can.
choose that difficulty.
Don't get me wrong. It as long as they're giving the option to release it now, that's fine.
Yeah.
If they want to win PS5, they didn't. That's okay. We'll be fine.
I just think it would have
We'll
been
be
better off on
fine.
the next generation.
And you know
console. That's all I
what?
was
Who's
saying.
not to say they'll port it over or PS5 will play it? It's
We'll get
fine.
Rust 2.
Rust
No.
2
The
with
Rustany.
DLC
Like-
with microtransactions.
Path of Exile too?
Can we segue into that real quick? I know
Yeah.
you boys are big into that.
I am so huge into that,
The
bro.
greatest
Talk
war
to me
ever.
about it, Steven. What happened today?
Yeah.
On what? What was it?
We're
Path.
transitioning to Path. Path
Path
2.
of Exile?
Path
Yeah.
2.
Dude, I'll be honest. I haven't played Path of Exile since it was in beta.
Okay.
Which was
And-
roughly
Yeah, I don't
Like
know.
9
Giggity.
years ago.
Yeah.
Been a minute. It's
I
been
started,
out for a minute.
you know, when we started playing that game,
Diablo 3 came
me, Copeland, and Morris were at the apartment.
out. I
It's
think
been
that's when
a-
Diablo 3 came out, right?
It came out a year after Diablo
Yeah.
3, I think.
Diablo came out 2012, I believe.
I believe.
That's how long ago it was. And what
Yeah.
threw me off with the game was the whole gym system. Like everything was
came out-
built around the gym. It wasn't really about your class so much. And
Came
what was
out-
fucked up is like once you spec, you couldn't respec at the time. So you'd be
Oh,
like
you
Morris who
can.
fucked up, and then he couldn't respec. Well, again, we were in beta,
Oh, yeah.
so
They didn't have the regret orbs.
no, yeah, no.
They
orbs?
have
Oh,
a
shit.
they,
That's what
okay.
it's
So like I think like for instance in Diablo 4 you have the ability to respec at any time that
Yes.
you want to,
Easy.
right? In Path, what you have to do is you have to earn a currency called regret orbs, and each time you get a regret orb and you click it, you can take a skill point back. So if you wanted to build a certain character, because each character starts off on a different starting point on the giant, humongous
Huge
Sphere.
thing.
Or sphere grid,
skill
whatever,
tree.
yeah.
It's a giant
Skill tree.
fucking skill tree, dude.
So if you wanted to start off on that skill tree at this one point and you fuck up a point, if you only fuck up one point, you only got to spin one regret orb. Regret orb is not that hard to come by.
Easy.
But if you fuck up your entire character and you don't want to level it
Yeah.
all the way up to 90 again,
Oh.
guess how many fucking skill regret
Regress
orbs you
points
got to
have to
buy?
buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like with real money, real currency, USD.
No,
No.
not USD, like in-game currency.
in-game,
In-game
okay.
currency, yeah.
Each currency builds into the second currency, kind of like pennies to dimes,
Correct,
or pennies to nickels to dimes
Yeah.
to quarters to $half to dollars,
Whatever, yeah.
fives, tens, 20s to whatever. That's how the
10,
game
20,
works.
bitch,
That's
racks
that's how
too.
the racks on racks. That's how the game works. So, regret orbs were kind of like on the lower end because you could find them quite frequently. But if you fucked up your character, you had to have regret orbs. If you don't have regret orbs, then you have to wait to
You gotta hold that.
you gotta hold that
Hold
L until you could buy it, or you go and buy them with separate currency, and then you could change your character or you could respec. Trust me, I've done it. It sucks. I'd rather just rerun the campaign. But like sometimes you don't want to run because it was only Act 1 through 5 at the time. You didn't want to run Act 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 again, just so you
Yeah.
can get to end game.
Yeah.
That shit's boring as fuck. You
Yep.
don't want to do that. Nobody wants to do that. So you spend the money, the currency, in-game currency to, whatever. Diablo is doing you can respec anytime and do that. But like, where's the? I think they should do it the way they did it in Diablo 2. Like if you spin that point and you didn't mean to spin that point and you fucked up, guess what, motherfucker? Start that character over again, bitch.
Damn.
Locked in.
Or
Clack, clack.
get a currency item that allows you to
Yeah.
To reset.
I think that's a good way to do it. I think it takes away from the game if you don't plan it out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think it takes I think it takes away from that character. Like
And
you,
in Diablo 4, they're going back to that, where you can't just respec anytime you want.
Really?
Yeah. They're going back, but they haven't gone into too many details what the skill tree spec's going to be. But they've already stated, unlike Diablo 3, where you can just change it, open up a menu, click, I don't want this. They're going back to a Diablo 2-esque thing where
skill
Well,
trees.
You can only respec at certain points
Well,
or through a certain currency.
Well, I know like it's I know it's apples to hammers, but in WoW.
What?
Apple to oranges, bro. Goddamn.
Apples to oranges.
Difficult, dude.
no, because they're both fucking fruits. Apples are fucking hammers. That's two different animals. I'm being fucking
Now they're different animals.
Being facetious.
Wow.
facetious.
Holy
Thank you
shit.
for not picking up on your fucking layman. But in WoW though, like say like I would play a paladin, and it'd be like, hey Rick, we need you to be a Do you remember that patch when they introduced a dual specking?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, and I thought that was great because
Right.
like, hey Rick, because a lot of classes could fill in different roles,
Two roles,
especially
yeah.
especially paladins. You know, hey Rick, we need you as a healer.
Got you, fam.
Easy.
Tank.
Hey Rick, we need you as a tank just for this. Easy. I mean,
Done.
but I like that flexibility.
Yeah.
You know, and like I said, I call it apples to hammers because MMOs is not Diablo.
Yeah.
The paladin in this game is not a knight or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't play Exile, so I don't know how that translates for that game. But when WoW did it, I did like the option instead of like, hold on guys, let me go back to town, let me go retalent and respec.
Yeah.
Hold on.
But when they first introduced it, the thing I liked is you still had to go out and get healing gear.
Yes. Yeah, you
At the
still had to
time,
get the gear. Yeah, at that
You
point.
still had to go
Still
get
have to-
tank gear.
you
Yeah,
still
you still have to have
But
tank gear.
now in WoW, you can dual spec and it
Just converts the numbers for you, right?
converts the numbers
Yeah.
and it turns off.
That's not what happens.
Yeah.
That's not what happens.
And no,
you
and,
have to have two different sets of armor on
no,
your
I'm
character at
talking
all
about
times.
World of Warcraft.
That's what I'm talking about.
No, it goes off everybody has a primary stat and that's all it goes off of.
The primary stat,
Yeah.
correct, but the secondary stats are what your class is based off of.
It turns off.
Does it?
In World of Warcraft,
We
yes.
need Juan here to confirm this.
Yeah.
Juan, are you on chat right now, Juan? Can you confirm this? That's my boy Juan. Big what's up to my boy
Because
Juan.
now there's like, that's a paladin plate gear. Well, it has this stat because you need it for healing. Not anymore. Now it grays that out.
Okay.
And
yeah.
if you do switch the healing spec, then it activates it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's weird. Like it
Yeah.
always has the stats. It always has for both.
Yeah, but that's what I was talking
Yeah.
about. Like when WoW did that, I thought that was convenient.
It was.
It was convenient. And like I said, I never played Path of Exile, so I wouldn't know what it feels like to
Vastly
be like,
different.
fuck,
Yeah, it's vastly
I
different.
hate this shit.
So
I
it
wanna
came
change
out-
build.
Do they even have a healing class?
Path
of Exile, do you even need it?
No, you can get leech and shit like that.
Yeah, you get your own.
You get your own heals.
life sustain basically. Yeah.
But I do like the support classes in Path of Exile. Some of like my favorite playthroughs in the game were playing as a support class, like coming in with my friend. Like say if you were gonna play a DPS, I'll play a support class. I'll give you like 12 auras, so I'll give you
Damn.
lightning damage, fire damage.
Yeah, that's cool.
Whatever.
Thorns, whatever.
And like I won't do any damage at all, but I can't die.
Yeah.
And like
and you make sure
help,
I don't die.
and
Yeah.
I make sure you don't die, and I just keep healing you. And
Yeah.
like
that sounds
we
like
just
fun.
walk across
It's
the
kind of
game.
like the monk.
Yeah, exactly like the monk was in Diablo 3.
Excuse me.
So there was a whole lot of things like that. There was like 4 or 5 different support classes that you could do, and you can play the game different ways. Kind of like you can do like a ZDPS barbarian or a ZDPS monk or a ZDPS necromancer in Diablo 3.
Z stands for.
0 DPS.
Oh,
You're
zero.
not doing any DPS. You're just support.
Okay.
So that was some of my favorite. I like playing the support class. Like whenever I
me
play
too.
WoW,
I love playing support.
I play WoW healer or
I love playing
tank.
support. Yeah.
Healer or tank. I never play DPS.
Like I like playing medic on battlefields. You know,
Fuck
throw out
yes,
life
dude.
packs,
Yes,
revive.
dude.
That was fun. to me.
Yas queen.
Yes, queen.
Yas queen. What else you got, Rick?
How are we on time?
We're an hour and
Lord.
23 minutes.
23 minutes. All right, I'm gonna save the next topic for next week's episode. It's gonna be a good one.
Fuck
But
that.
I'm going to little mini one, little mini shot. I think a good idea that we should do a 2020 video game log.
Okay.
So-
like which ones we complete, which ones we
Exactly,
don't. Okay.
and I think especially because we started this podcast halfway this year, Like in
27
June?
weeks
We
ago.
started in May.
in May. So I think this would be a good thing. Kevin, I would like
Yeah.
you to be included also because you're basically our
I
third
want to
ghost.
encourage all of our
Yeah.
listeners.
or our listeners too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think what you should do is when you buy a new or when you get a new, it doesn't have to be these rules. But
Mm.
what I'm throwing out is you get a new 2020 game that was released in 2020. If you get it, just say, hey, I got this game. I did so many hours. Done. And then if you get to a new game, I'm starting this game. And then just something we could talk about while we progress. Like once we get to like July,
See, because I
like halfway through the year, like, hey, what games have you had? I had this, this, and this. Tell me what you think about it, like, and how far did you get, and
Right.
why didn't you finish it? I mean, and not that it's a bad thing. You
Rick's
didn't
not
finish
going to
it.
complete any game.
No,
But here's the thing,
yeah.
Rick. Here's the thing. There is a website called timetocomplete.com, I believe is
Yeah.
what it's called.
Or how long does it
And-
take, or something like that? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. And you can go in there and you put the game in there, and like people who complete it, they put their times in. But it's also a good game catalog. So, or it's like there's another one called My Back Catalog where you put all these games in and you link your accounts, and these are
Mhm.
all the games that you've played that you haven't completed yet, and things like that. I think for 2020, which would be a good thing, is yes, mark down what games you buy this year. That's a great idea. Also, create a list of the games that you complete. It doesn't matter if you bought them this year or last year
Or
or
whether
5, 10
2017,
years ago. It
2016,
doesn't
yeah.
fucking matter. Make a list of the games that you complete in 2020. I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Like, hey, okay, I bought Pokemon Sword and Shield in 2019, November 15th, and I completed it May 20th. But hey, you fucking completed the game.
Yeah.
Like, it might have taken you 6 months, 7 months, but you did it. You know what I mean? You did complete the game. So, for instance, like, I'm gonna get Cyberpunk 2077.
Nice.
It's gonna take me however long to complete it, and then I'm gonna
2
complete it.
weeks.
I'm gonna write it in my list. Like, okay, I bought Cyberpunk 2077. It took me 2 weeks in time. Write how long it.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
Yes.
Write how long it took you to complete it in real time. So
Yeah.
if the game comes out March 21st or 24th or whatever it is, and it takes you until June to complete the game,
Yes.
write down. It took me until June to complete the game, but also write down how many in-game hours
Oh, definitely.
that it took
Yeah,
you.
and
Because that's different.
yeah,
That's different.
And I don't want it to be a competition. I don't be like who be the first. I just like, hey, this is how I progressed throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
And I think that's good talking points. You know.
Yeah.
So you could be like, hey, at the 20-hour mark, I was here, and we could talk about like if it's something remarkable
Right.
where something happened, we could be like, hey, I remember that part, and what'd you think about it? I think that's something we should. I'm not calling it a 2020 resolution.
No,
I
that's,
think resolution is
that's
bullshit.
a good thing.
But I think it's just something we could just all just keep track of.
Yeah.
Because gaming is something that that's a strong bond.
But it's also something that we lose sight of. So, like, I buy a shitload of games and I don't
Exactly.
complete them, which is why I didn't buy Pokemon Sword and Shield today.
Yeah.
Because I have Death Stranding, I have Outer Worlds, I have Red Dead Redemption 2, I have
Metal Gear,
Link's Awakening, I have
Modern
Luigi's
Warfare.
Mansion 3, I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare. I have to complete all these games. I have to do it. And the problem that I have is like I don't have enough time to do all of these things that I want to do. But I don't want to start Pokemon knowing that I'm gonna come back Sword to Sword.
No, I agree
I don't want to start
100%.
Pokemon and then
I
come back to
agree.
Death Stranding, knowing that I want to play Death Stranding so
Me
bad
too.
right now, like so bad, just to like keep moving forward and keep doing these things. I want to play Outer Worlds right now so fucking bad, but right now Death Stranding is outweighing Outer Worlds. Right now, Call of Duty is outweighing Outer Worlds, and I know Outer Worlds isn't going anywhere, which is why I'm not worried about it. But the thing is, I'm afraid of is if I push it too far back, if I neglect it too much,
It
I
stays
won't,
there.
I won't want it. I won't.
Something hot.
I won't want it to come back.
No, you're right. You're
You know,
right.
I won't want it to come back, and that's the
Maybe
problem.
come back.
That's the problem with video
You're
games.
right.
Is that they're making so much great content and so many great things.
So I think that's something we
especially
should
this
do.
time of year.
I think that's something we should do.
I'm down.
Just keep a log. Like
I'm
we'll
down.
talk, and we'll talk about it. You know, hey, I'm this month in.
I'm
What do you
down.
feel?
I'm down.
I think we should do that.
I'm down.
Should do that.
That's all I've got, man. I'm done.
I have a hot subject, but I'm going to save that for next time. I think it's
Sure.
it's a little
If it's
lengthy.
still relevant.
Yeah, it'll still be relevant. Guys, I had a good time.
Hey, man.
Oh, yeah.
Are we gonna play a little bit of Smash
Phenomenal,
before we take off?
Hell yeah,
I
dude.
mean, it's only what
I'm gonna beat that ass again.
at least,
son.
at least another 30 minutes of Smash at least.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we have
got
Renfest.
Renfest.
We got Renfest. After
gonna-
Renfest, I'll just be hanging out in the garage, so you guys are more than welcome to hang out.
I want to
So
post
we'll
a
see.
lot on our Instagram stories about Renfest tomorrow.
Yes, a
that
lot
way
of
we can
pictures.
show
I
out.
love it when the guys out.
Rick, where can they find you, brother?
Guys, you can find me on IG OS_Rick. Everything else will be OS_Pith. I love streaming, guys, even if it's just by myself or it's even when my boy Travis just hanging out.
Bitch, I was there today.
Yeah, you were there today. I just appreciate when you guys are there. It feels like you guys are there when you're not there, and I love it. It's fun. I enjoy it. And also when you guys come over on Friday nights or Saturday nights and we play fighting games, shoot
Fuck
the shit
yeah.
and get drunk. So that's where you can find me, guys, and I really appreciate y'all coming out.
You, Steven?
You can find me on all social medias at OS_Chameleon.
It's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Yeah, all of it, dude.
Gotcha.
Any social, Reddit.
Gotcha. That's what's up. Me, you can find me at OS_onslaught on all things social media, including video game platforms, except for Nintendo Switch, which is a friend code. So
yeah,
I'm not posting
Just
that up
DM me,
because that's
bro.
like 12.
just
12
DM me.
numbers.
Just DM me. Yeah.
As always, you can, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please email us at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. I always look forward to seeing you guys' emails. Thank you, Juan, for
Yes.
emailing out. Thank you, guys. I'll give you a shout out on the podcast if you guys email me any questions, comments, or concerns. So please hit me up. I'm the one that checks all that stuff.
Yes.
We love you guys as always. Thank you guys for
yes.
sticking around.
And
Thank you
everybody
guys
around the
for
world,
being here.
thank you so much.
Yes, dude. I showed you
That
those
that made my
numbers.
day.
That was crazy,
that made
right?
my day.
That was
That made my
crazy.
day. Everybody around the world.
We love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being with us for 27 weeks in a row.
Yes.
And we hope to keep growing from here.
Yes.
Rick, send us out, bro.
Good night, guys. And I'm going to buy these boys and smash. See ya.
Later, guys.